today is a day, it is the day where we figure out exactly where it all stands after the last 2 days. If you've joined us the last couple of streams, then this is the culmination of all of it. Yeah, I saw the Ocarina of Time. Yeah, perfect timing for them to do that. They must have been watching my stream. They probably saw that I was doing the top 250 games of my life, and they saw the Ocarina of Time was on there and probably said, oh, we gotta announce this now. It got leaked months ago. Yeah, but I talked about this, I was gonna do this months ago. I bet they probably lined it up with that. That's so nice of them. That's so, oh my goodness. Thank you. Okay, everybody. Hi. All right, it's time. Are you ready? There are okay, round 2 coming up. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the culmination of everything. This is the second round coming up here. Thank you for joining me the last 2 days here. If you were here the last couple days, we did some fun shit. We seeded every single video game that I've ever cared about, truly. And if you see at the bottom of the screen, there are seeds there. You've got 101 1 stars, 89 2 stars, 56 3 stars, and 73 4 stars. What I'm about to do when I click this next button is we're moving on to the elimination rounds. Every game that has been rated 1 star is being put into a shuffle pool, which then I have to eliminate 2 in a choose 1 scenario out of 3 games. Only 1 stars, and whatever gets picked moves on to become a 2 star. Why is Spore not on here? Look, I didn't. Here we go. Let it begin. One of these games is going to move on. The other 2 are being fucking deleted. These are all 1-star games. Purple Place, I really don't care that much about. If Purple Place was deleted, I don't care. It really is kind of between these 2. And Blitz the League 2 is a great game, but also so is Ancient Legacy. And I really hate to delete that. I think I'm going to have to keep Blitz the League 2. Dude, Galaga, Tower of Fortune 3, and Shadow of Mordor. All right, well, Tower of Fortune 3 is probably not making it. That's so sad. All right, Shadow of... this is a classic, and this is... Okay, if I click this button, though, am I actually just doing that because it's a retro game, and... I don't even really play this game, though. I've played this game a shitload of times. This just has to be on here because it's a video game that is so important. But then I see myself in the arcade as like a 7 or 8-year-old. But then I see myself as a 37-year-old laying down with this on my chin, like right here, going like, okay. I've made my decision. Ah! Dude, I was gonna say, this is World of Warcraft Legion versus Power Rangers the movie. Oh, fuck, come on, dude. This is a Warcraft buff. This is Warcraft gets a buff. I don't want to lose Power Rangers the movie. Fuck. Okay, Legion's winning. Without a doubt. Simtown was cool, but Legion, that World of Warcraft is a guaranteed pick no matter what it is. Legion was the best expansion they ever did in retail. This is where, to me, it kind of became retail. Was like at this very moment, but it was, I loved it. I really did. Okay. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, Number Munchers, or Raven's Cry. This is also distinct time periods of my life. This is when I was a little kid, how important it was to learn math. But also being at the computer lab versus being a teenager and playing this all night with friends versus making a video that I love so much. There's like YouTube era versus what is the most important thing of my whole life? If I really had to tell you, it's Raven's Cry. It's Raven's Cry specifically because it is just so, it's like that era of me making YouTube videos and trying to make jokes and shit. I bet you that if you worked on Raven's Cry, that's the first best of all time list you've probably ever been a part of. And let me tell you, you deserve it. It should be there. Shit. You star in the movies Mech Warrior 2 or The House of the Dead 2. It's between these two, I think. Just because my experience with this was a very, very heavy one, but I ran the game in slow motion, so I didn't really get the true experience. Is it Arcade Andy or that funny stream I did that time? I think these have buffs, because not just a buff for me, but a buff for you too in the audience. Because I played this maybe twice in my whole life, but it was incredibly impactful for 1 star. I played this probably 100 times, but it is as impactful as this in my brain. It just is. I remember just drinking during this stream. It was so much fun. Drinking hard ciders and just fucking around for like 8 hours, whatever it was. This was some of the most fun I've had on stream, period. But this is like one of the best shooters, one of the best arcade games. Okay, I'm gonna go based only on exactly what my mind... Okay, there's 2 devils on me. There's no angels here. There's just 2 devils. They just both have different agendas. This is the YouTube content demon. And this is the video games are fun, good video games. This is a game demon. This one's yelling at me about content. Like, dude, you know how many views that one got? That got you like 500 subs in 2 days, dude. Remember how much fun you had? Don't you understand? House of the Dead 2 is one of the most celebrated. Sorry. House of the Dead 2 is, dude, fucking, what's up with your voice? This one is, all right, this is not fair. Because Desktop Destroyer deserves to be at 3. Yeti Sports versus Mega Man X. Am I just LARPing with Mega Man X? I feel like I might be. I think I might be LARPing with Mega Man X. I played a lot of Mega Man X, but I'm telling you right now, I spent more time in Desktop Destroyers. I made my choice. I'm sorry, but Mega Man X has been eliminated. Ooh, this is a good one. Ex Mortis, Flash Game, Sesame Street, ABC 123 for the NES, or Jump King. I think it's gonna have to be Sesame Street, ABC 123, I think. Is this more powerful than how I view growing up as a child? Because I was a Sesame Street Muppets fan, Jim Henson. That is one of the strongest pluses to damage that this could have against this one. You know what's so funny about this? Hey, what do you think was more impactful and more enjoyable? What was better for you? A, most unbelievable great children's television, Jim Henson, Muppets creativity stimulated your brain to want to do like television and movies and TV shows, or screaming at a fucking video game that you say you hated 500 times on that stream and raging about how this is a terrible game. Sesame Street ABC 123 for the NES is the winner. Oh. Oh, but chills just went up my fucking spine. Chills. I just got zapped on my spinal cord from this one, because this one is gone, I think. It was awesome, but I love Flash. Flash was such a huge, important part of everything that I did. But Hand of Fate 2 versus Chibi Robo, but they are on the same tier. They do belong on the same tier, and they have some shit has to get eliminated, because look at all the other shit that's in front of this. Which one actually deserves to be a 2 out of everything on this list is what you're actually asking. And here's the thing, you're not really, we're thinking of this as eliminations. We should see this as the 1 stars just do not participate in the final tier list. Do you know what I mean? They're still here. They're not eliminated. It's just 3 and 4 star shit is on the list. So are they being eliminated? No, they're just watching from the audience. They're just being shown off to stage left. They're getting handed their gold trophy. It's going to be really hard to eliminate this, because I really do love this game and everything it stands for, and those streams are so much fun. And it's such a unique experience. But so is this. This is rough, because these are both totally unique experiences.
See what the next town holds.
There is nothing like either one of these 2 games. Nothing like either one of them. Somebody just said card game, Resident Sleeper. It's not a fucking card game. Time down to person out. You just made my decision for me. Okay, sorry, Chibi Robo. You're awesome. But Oh, so okay, SOCOM Navy SEALs, Pac-Man, the original Pac-Man, or Contra. Contra, NES, PlayStation 2, or kind of OG arcade. I like that these are here because this truly is a test of like which one of these do I think, because these are all classic, extraordinarily important games to me and the world in general. This shit was so important though. It was so good. Pac-Man, just, they all get their own buffs though. This gets like first multiplayer game I ever played on a console. Dude, that guy just got destroyed. Why was that guy standing still? What was that guy doing? This is back when people didn't really know how to play games. All right, this is, I told you, this is the first multiplayer shooter that really kind of existed outside of some of those PC games. SOCOM for the PlayStation 2. That guy got wrecked. PS2 Online. Oh, with the modem adapter, yeah. Arcade games, don't Resident Sleeper. You're gonna get in trouble like that last guy did. You are the Pac-Man guy. No, I'm the fake Pac-Man guy. I just wear his clothes and have his clock. I like him. I think it's a great, I grew up with it. But I just wear his clothes and have his clock. My hand just pulled. I got to get this car looked at. It's pulling to the left. See, this car's pulling to the left. I got to get this in to the shop. Or Contra. I love Pac-Man, but I can't do this. Contra needs to move on, but it's never going to go up against the Super Nintendo Contra. No, it's not. It will never. It never will. So it's SOCOM or Pac-Man. First multiplayer experience, truly. Sitting there with my brother, hanging out, plugging in that adapter, trying to figure out how to work the internet for the first time. That's so crazy. But then first true video game mascot, besides Mario. Imagine Pac-Man not making it through on my list. I have his clock. I can't not have it move on. I can't not have that move on, but I don't even play it. SOCOM, US Navy SEALs is the winner. Oh my God. Oh my God. Simpsons Hit and Run versus Wirehead for the Sega CD and Amnesia. You know what's crazy? This is the tuber list, by the way. This is the YouTube streamer content creator, because I made like 20 videos early on this game with these mods, the Amnesia mods. But I didn't do any of these besides the only reason why I did them is to make them content. None of these I have like some old memory of playing this with friends. None of them. They were all solely for content. I bought this and I got the Sega CD to stream it and make fun of it. But it's so good. There's so many stupid ways to lose and to die and shit. All right. I'm gonna have to. But Simpsons Hit and Run is all your favorite streams. You guys all love this. How can I eliminate this one? Okay, this is your favorite stream. That one was my favorite stream. What's more powerful? Simpsons Hit and Run, congratulations. Lost Odyssey versus Dave Mirra. All right, Burger Boy's face turning purple, or an incredibly well-thought, well-made Xbox 360 exclusive that made by a team of incredibly talented developers, an unbelievable soundtrack, and a very fun combat system. Or Burger Boy's face turned purple that one time. Or EverQuest. Yeah, sorry. Burger Boy's face didn't turn purple during EverQuest. It's not up there in my brain all the way. Okay, EverQuest is probably not it. It's important to the entire video game ecosystem, but not necessarily to me. World of Warcraft was that for me. It deserves to be on this list. I did play it. I did enjoy it a lot. Had a lot of time in it, but it's not as important as these two. I think a lot of people don't know about this game. You know what? Dave Mirra BMX is such a hilarious game. I don't even play it for the fun. This game, I think, clears it. I don't remember this game a whole lot. I haven't played it in 20 years. But I remember having a lot of fun. OST is incredible. They went on to make some more great shit, and I think they did a great job. Lost Odyssey is continuing on. Sorry. Enshrouded, this is kind of a more modern one. Enshrouded, Dark and Darker, or BioShock Infinite. You know, I kind of want to give this to Enshrouded, but I don't think I'm going to. I think Dark and Darker was just I was so obsessed with it for a long time. Even off stream, I just kind of played it and enjoyed it. And again, I'm talking about early Dark and Darker. I'm talking about the first 6 months of Dark and Darker. It felt like a totally new experience that I've never had before. I've had the Enshrouded experience a lot of times. I just think they did it very, 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 very well. And I would continue to play this Fantastic game. BioShock Infinite, I think, is just the odd one out here. Now, again, I'm not saying that BioShock Infinite is a better video game or a worse video game than Dark and Darker. But there was a certain feeling I had while playing this that I hadn't had in a long time. It's Dark and Darker. Okay, we got another beat-em-up, top-down shooter with blood, or The Sims 4. The Sims 4, Dungeons & Dragons, Tower of Doom, or Loaded for the PlayStation 1. I'm just thinking about the mods. Again, the only reason why Sims 4 is on this list in the first place of my top favorite things I've ever done in my life as a video game is because of the, like, goofy Adam Sandler and police mod that we could put in, and the people that float in the helicopters, and you could crash cars through the buildings at people. It was just, it's the hardest I've ever laughed in my entire life. I think about that hardest you've ever laughed in your whole life. I've never seen a comedy movie. I've never seen anything in real life. No comedian has ever been as funny as this. Ever. But I think this did permanent damage to my body. Versus the PlayStation 1 Loaded, which is, it's great, but I'm gonna hand it. Loaded, congratulations, go get your trophy. Awesome, but see you later. Can an old beat-em-up from the mid-90s survive? I don't think so, shit. This is one of the best beat-em-ups, period. But I can't do it. Maybe I can. Okay, maybe I hand Sims 4 the comedy trophy. Because I can't eliminate, this has to stay. Okay, Sims 4 is getting the comedy trophy. Tower of Doom is moving on. Wonder Book, which is for the PlayStation 3. Trauma Center for the Wii, or Die Hard Trilogy for the PS1. I think actually Trauma Center might win here. I had so many sleepless nights in college trying so hard to beat this almost impossible game at some of the later stages. This game was hard, it was stressful, it required multiple people to sit there and go, yup, nice dude. Nice dude, easy, 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 slow down, because it was a Wiimote game. You got this, man, you needed 2 or 3 hype men to play some of these Wii games. There had to be one person behind you being like, yup, 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 there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is, dude, there it is, easy, yep, clean, 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 got it, nice dude, awesome. Yeah, this was a hype man game, and I think it clears everything else. I have tons of memories, of course, with the videos. The Wonder Book videos are so great. I'm glad it was on the list in the first place, but Trauma Center, yeah, it's Trauma Center. Overwatch versus Comic Zone versus Arm Champs 2. Guys, I don't even need to see anything else. It's Arm Champs 2. I don't even need to think about it. The amount that I think about this game, it's in there once a month. I say, no way, no way. It's gonna beat Overwatch. I think Comic Zone even beats Overwatch. I feel like it's a little unfair to Overwatch, though, because Overwatch is a good game. I liked the original Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch 2. I don't even know what the menu looks like. But every couple of months, after the first 6 to 12 months of this coming out, it lost like a half a letter grade until it became an F. And I don't think any other game I've ever played has really done that. It started as like an A- for me. It was like, oh, damn, this is actually, damn, all right. This is like an A. This might be even like an A+. And then every 6 months, it went from like A+ to like A, and to like B+ then to like B, and then to B, 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 C, 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 D, D, D. And then I was like, I don't really care about this anymore. I don't even know why. I can't even tell you the actual reason why that is. It just felt off. It didn't feel like as fun. It went like all over the place. I wasn't a fan of some of the new characters that they put in. I thought they were just kind of like, it's all right, I guess. All the micro balancing. Yeah, they would nerf people, then buff people. They would nerf people, then buff people. Like every other week, it felt like, yeah. I've been talking about this game for like 100 years. You guys all know I reference this like it's like me referencing like a Mario game at this point. You will never know what it was like to play this. Because I don't think this cabinet, you may be somewhere randomly in some random boardwalk somewhere. This probably exists. What do you mean, OK Boomer? This is also OK Boomer game that you just told me to pick. They're both Boomer games. Arm Champs 2 is the winner. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Beautiful Joe, or No, oh no. No, no. I actually don't like this one. I should have given 10 million a higher rating. You should have a golden buzzer. No, because they're all down here for a reason. They're all at this level for a reason. So good. Beat him up, Andy. This is also a beat him up. Beat him up with your bros. Beat him up in slow motion. Sleepy Joe. People are gonna be so mad that I'm gonna pick 10 million. But I just did it. 10 million wins. I picked 10 million over Beautiful Joe. I'm sorry, Sleepy Joe. But it's gone now. Beautiful Joe's not there anymore. But 10 million is, and that game is my first game I ever streamed. It's one of my favorite games ever. I love that game. It means so much to me. There's only 2 left, so it's one between 1 and 2. Castlevania or Final Fight? It's Castlevania. I just got back and he already sucks. Hey, that's all right. I knew this was going to get heated. I knew people were going to be very upset with me for picking 10 million over Overwatch. Actually, you probably wouldn't even be mad about that one. Beautiful Joe is so sad that it's gone. But it got a huge trophy. Oh, Beautiful Joe. Oh, you even dressed in the costume. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Hey, thank you. Thanks for coming to the event. Did you have a good seat? I made sure to tell everybody. I told my guys to get you a good seat. Did they get you a good one? Good. Good. Awesome. You're up a little high in the balcony. Next time when we do this again, we'll get you a closer seat. But I'm glad that you got here. You did not make it, but I do want to tell you did. You got most hated by chat award from 2017. That's going to be etched on your trophy. Not from me though, just all these assholes here. There are all these. There's people watching. There's the camera right there. There's cameras here, cameras there. A lot of people are watching. And they're all assholes. Okay, like you get it. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, dude. Thanks. Yeah, bring it in. Thanks, dude. Bring it in. Ow. Thanks, dude. Daffy up. Imagine like tapping up Beautiful Joe. Isn't he like 3 feet tall? How tall is Beautiful Joe? He's like 2 feet tall, right? Castlevania, again, formative game. Was one of the first games I truly ever really played. I loved it. It was amazing. Final Fight, beat him up Andy. But this is one of the best beat 'em ups. But this is one of the best beat 'em ups. But this is one of the best beat 'em ups. But this is one of the best beat 'em ups. Yeah, we've heard that line. And it truly is. But it's Castlevania for the NES. This next round, congratulations. Thank you to everybody for playing. Dude, there's no way that fucking virtual Bart is going to beat Metal Gear Solid 2. Or is there a way? Because this became a 2-star game. It might be hard to do some of these. Whatever one is picked moves up into 3. This is gonna be I'm gonna get killed over this. I really think Virtual Bart is more important to me than Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm not kidding around. I'm not messing with you. Virtual Bart is more important than Metal Gear Solid 2 to me. Metal Gear Solid 1, absolutely not. But Metal Gear Solid 2 is a fucking awesome game. It's amazing. But holy shit, this game was in my brain forever, even into an adult. Even into my geriatric, older senior years, right now. This not being on the list, I played this, I thought it was great. It's an awesome game, Metal Gear Solid 2 classic. It's a fucking 2 Michelin star, it's amazing. But I think I would rather have Virtual Bart on the list, because Metal Gear Solid 1 is 4. It's gonna be like in the top 20. I knew this was gonna get weird because we're taking the most important things for me, right? Look, I can tell you, I think Metal Gear Solid 2 is a much better video game than Virtual Bart, right? But I don't think it's as important in the grand scheme of my life as Virtual Bart is. No shit, Omega Lol. Yeah, no shit. But I think Virtual Bart has to fucking move on. And I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm doing it. Virtual Bart just beat Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh, this one's gonna be even harder. No More Heroes 2 versus Immortality. Okay. Dude, Immortality might just be one of the best games I think I've ever played. Again, this is unfair to No More Heroes because I know No More Heroes 1 is on this list. So No More Heroes almost has 2 lives. Immortality is, I don't want to show that much because it's one of those games where if you show too much, it's age restricted. It's a mystery. You're solving a mystery about an actress that's it. There's a mystery about an actress and it's crazy. There is shit that happens in this that I genuinely said, holy shit, that's playing with the medium in a way that I've never seen somebody do before. It's really cool. Immortality is one of the only platinum games I have. I've heard people, when I talked about how this is one of my favorite games a couple of years ago, this is on my Game of the Years list of like 2 years ago, whatever it was, 2022, 2023. people came to me on the street, up on the street. They said, "Hey, what's up, man? Jerma." And I was like, "Yo, dude, what's going on? Nice to meet you." Yeah, dude, nice to meet you. You enjoy the seats? I'm not doing that joke again, but I've had people come up to me in real life. This is a lie, but I'm just gonna make it up because I'm trying to make a point. Because I've seen like a dozen people in chat say this, so I'm making this part up. Hey, dude, this game is fucking awesome. I'm glad you told me to play this because I thought it was just a stupid random game that I wouldn't like, and I loved it. That part's true. The whole thing around it is a lie. My fear is that No More Heroes 1 is going to go up against something really good, and I'm going to be so sad about this. It's such a fun game. No More Heroes 2 wins. Super Hot VR versus Star Tropics. It's Super Hot VR. This is one of just the coolest games ever. Super unique with the medium. A VR game that felt like it could only actually work in VR. Genuinely could only be played in this instance. Star Tropics is great. Love it. Music is awesome. I love the character. I love the world. But it's just, it's Super Hot VR. That jump upside down mechanic. The first level, all the fun kind of puzzle little... It's more important than Castlevania. Castlevania loses to Donkey Kong 94 for the Game Boy. Dead Rising 1 versus Blueprints. Blueprints. Making the deck and trying to unravel the story. I got up every morning at one point for like a week straight, and it was just like, oh, I can't wait to go get a coffee, get out the notebook and try to figure this game out again. It grabbed me like no other. It just grabbed me by the fucking skull. I got carried by my girlfriend. And it was such a fun experience. That versus one of the most wild, wacky... It's wild and wacky versus mystery and getting up in the morning and really kind of just getting there. It's mystery, it's engagement versus wacky. And wacky gets a huge buff on this channel and in my life. The quality time with Holly must hold weight. It holds a ton of weight. You have no idea. All right. Let me consult. Let me consult God for a second here. Let me see what God says.
Jeremy, I'm so happy that you contacted me. What can I do for you? Ah, yes. Trying to find out which one of these two video games was more important to you. You don't need to speak. I'm here now. Blueprints. You remember getting out that notebook? Fanning through it and trying to find out exactly what was going on in the world around you?
Do you remember pulling the library for the first time and walking into that library
and learning more about yourself? Do you remember the ending? And being able to get that cheese on the end of the stick, the carrot on the stick, as I would say. Finally getting that carrot.
But then, how much fun was it? To run around and kill the zombies, Jeremy. How much fun did you have murdering all those people? And do you remember how funny it was when you put on the Lego guy helmet? I remember, but I also
remember a time where you and Holly looked at each other and you said that was one of the most fun experiences I've ever had in my life.
Remember when you drove over those people with the car?
I remember that very fondly. You vile demon, how did you get in here?
Oh, I stuck in when you were talking to him. Oh, yes. You didn't hear me, did you?
Of course I heard you come in, but I'm more powerful than you will ever be.
Pick the violent one. Pick the one where you kill.
No, pick the one where you learn. Make the right choice, Jeremy.
It's not fair, because one of these needs to stay. Blueprints. I'm sorry, everybody. I did it. I'm sorry, everybody. I did it. I had to. I thought about it. I played that game with my mother. My mother was here on a trip, and she could play it too, and she was interested. She was like, "Oh, that's interesting. What about that door?" Oh man, it was so good. It was awesome. Okay, Trauma Center second opinion for the Wii versus Mario Super Baseball for the GameCube. This has a baseball buff, and I don't think I need to think about it much more. I've ranted and raved about how I want another one of these games after the one for the Wii. This one's the best one. It's got the baseball buff. Trauma Center, awesome. Glad you made it this far. Hype Man game for the Nintendo Wii. One of the best utilizations of the Wii, but you cannot beat the baseball buff. Oh, wait a minute. It gets another chance. No! Wait, no, I did pick this. I picked this. I picked this over Beautiful Joe. That's right. Oh, Smite wins. 10 million. You made it so far. You almost made it to round 3. Smite is definitely more important than 10 million. Rhythm Heaven Fever versus Simpsons Hit and Run. I think this is a Rhythm Heaven. Am I actually going to send this thing to the final round? There's no way I'm going to do that, right? Yeah. I'm Rhythm Heaven Fever wins. I'm sorry, everybody that wanted me to pick the other one. It's not even close. Expedition 33 or Clay Fighter 63 1/3. Dude, Clay Fighter 63 1/3 is going to get crushed from this. A Masterpiece versus Expedition 33. Dude, I'm just trying to think this through. This game is great. It's great. Music is so good. Music is so good. Hold on. I'm going to do something very important. I'm going to play my favorite song from Expedition 33, and then I'm going to play my favorite song from Clay Fighter 63 1/3. And that's how we're going to find this out for real. Everybody hates this game. You guys fuck off. This game is a fucking great game. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
A meteor crash one fateful day turned muddled creatures into clay with heroes bent on doing right and twisted foes up for the fight. Clay fighter.
1-to-1 they set the stage.
Clay fighter.
Pounding clay is all the rage.
That may have been all to the tale, but Dr. Kiln planned to prevail and re-released the meteor's goo and sent more fighters on the loose. Clay fighter.
They punch and kick and they do tricks.
Clay fighter.
And Summer made his heart his
Fuck you. Resident Sleep bring this? This is a great game. Go fuck yourself. He said Tim Burton soundtrack. Tim Burton's. Oh, okay. Dude, Expedition. I did it. I clicked it. It's a great game. I don't care. People are going to be like, you're a fucking cringe Redditor. Fine, that's fine. Call me a cringe Redditor. It's a great game. It's wonderful. It was a great experience. Story is wonderful. Clay Fighter SNES is going to clear anything else. Half-Life Alyx versus Peggle. Oh, freaking hell. Does Peggle actually beat Half-Life Alyx? Yeah, it does. That's crazy that I know that right off the bat. It's funny because this was my game of the year of about 5 years ago. I don't think it can compare to Peggle, especially this first Peggle. Let's be real, it's Peggle. Rock Band 3 versus Desktop Destroyer. This, I mean, it's right. I don't even need to look. It's Rock Band 3. Cuphead versus Hearthstone. It's, oh man, damn it. Now that they're right next to each other, trying to think of when this first came out, how much I loved it, and just how much I played through it like 3 or 4 times. Thought about it all the time. Versus Hearthstone, which again, when it first came out, played it all the time. I continue to play it with Battlegrounds. But this, I feel like when I play Hearthstone, is how I feel, how some of you feel playing League of Legends. Like, you kind of hate the game, but you just keep playing it. It's just like, fill your mind up. It's just occupy mind game. You just gotta keep coming back to it. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna play Battlegrounds, but it is really fun though. Hearthstone wins. I'm sorry, everybody. It just does. There's nothing I can do about it. My brain is too occupied by fucking Warcraft. Plants vs. Zombies, the original, versus Mario Party 3 for the N64. Dude, it's Mario Party every time. It's Mario Party, I think, every time. But that's nostalgia versus reality. Reality is, I played Plants vs. Zombies. I've started and finished this game probably 30 times. When it first came out, I played through it 5 fucking times. A year later, played through it. A year late. It's like the Dark Souls of kind of Flash kind of games. It just is. I play through this once a year. I really play through this once every year or two. I played it on stream last year. Mario Party is something that I love, but I don't really play. I don't care that much about this. Plants vs. Zombies wins. It makes me sad. But I'm happy to hand the 2-star Michelin trophy to Mario Party 3. Super Smash Bros. Brawl versus Lord of the Rings Return of the King. I already know the answer. College with college friends and hyped about every update versus playing with kind of middle and high school friends. And then again as a raging adult. Pretty much equal amount of time, by the way. Yeah. Lord of the Rings Return of the King, PS2. Half-Life 2 versus the Terminator arcade machine. Okay, this was in my local arcade. And I always saved at least $1 to play this at least 2 or 3 times. Do I move Half-Life 2 on just because of what it represented in the orange box? Do you know what's crazy? If this is any other game, I think it wins. And I'm not kidding. I just eliminated Half-Life 2 versus fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. World of Warcraft Legion versus Astyanax for the NES. Sucks that World of Warcraft has to win here. The reason why it's important to me is because this is the last time I played WoW that I actually cared about it for real and put actual time into it for real. It was this very moment of Legion's existence that it was the best part of where retail was for me. After this, don't care. Do not care at all. So it's the last bastion of where I felt with World of Warcraft. Oh my god. Uh-oh. It knows that there's it knows there's multiple Tony Hawks on the list. It knows. Original Tony Hawk versus, again, one of the last, where you know something is the last good version of something. Underground 1 and 2, where that was it. Everything after that was kind of like, it's all right. Tony Hawk 2 is already 4. It's already up there, so we don't have to worry about it being not there. Or like the Tony Hawk representation is not there. It's there, very much so. Underground's a better game. It just is. Underground's a better game for me. The nostalgia of it first coming up, but that's so powerful though. When this first released, do you remember how crazy that was? This was such a huge deal. This was one of the biggest deals ever, and I do think it actually probably, but Underground's a better game. If we're talking most important, most impactful, best things I've ever done, the first iteration of playing this, I think this has to continue. Because this is where it started. This is where it all began. Everybody was obsessed with this. It was a whole new genre was invented. It was just awesome. I think it's more important than Underground, even though I think Underground is a better game. I do. I think it's the original. ARM Champs versus Sesame Street. How could they do this to me? Am I the only one that finds this creepy? Sesame Street wins. Vampire Survivors versus the Lost World light gun booth game.
Are you okay?
Vampire Survivors is just automatic win. There's no way it beats Vampire Survivors. Let's be real. Come on. All right, Dark Souls 3 versus Doc and Daka. It's Dark Souls 3. Here's where the Sonic fans are going to scream. But maybe not. Dreamcast era, when I loved it the most. Space Channel 5, Sonic Adventure, Power Stone. The Dreamcast sucks, laughing my ass off. You're right. But some of these were unforgettable experiences, especially when they first came out. Remember, you got to remember when this first came out. Not 25 years later when they've remade it, remastered it, and patched it, and there's been like 20 more Sonic games. Try to teleport yourself into the mind of a young dude that liked all these games. The first ever true 3D Sonic true third-person kind of Sonic game that was not on the Sega CD like 3D Blast. We got it for real this time. We got it for real. And it was good. I loved this game. I don't think it's going to lose to White Knuckle. But White Knuckle deserves to be on this list. It deserves to be one of the best games of last year. It is truly a wonderful game. It's the best climb-like. And it's not even done. This game's not even finished. It's the best climb-like. It was 2 Michelin stars for a reason, but Sonic Adventure is going to have to move on. This is a crazy comparison. Zelda is an amazing game. I love Zelda. This version of Zelda, I grew up playing it for a little bit. It deserves to be on this list. It deserves to be on this list. And again, I'm not picking one or the other. They all were invited to the award ceremony. Everybody in the audience, everybody that's filling the up to the balcony, doesn't matter. They all are holding trophies in their hands. All of them are holding trophies like this. They're huge. So they're sitting there with these trophies in their hands. And they're just getting called up one by one to get a different medal. They're all winners. It's impossible for me to eliminate Slitherio. That's so fucking crazy. That's the weirdest sentence I've ever heard. I think I've said. Slitherio is not a more important video game to the world than Legend of Zelda. I don't want this one to go. Here's the problem. I don't want this one to go, but I don't mind if this one leaves. Does that make sense? I had this cartridge. We played it all the time. I just didn't get it. I was 2. Do you understand? I was literally 2 or 3 years old. I remember just being like, just burp me. I was fucking 2 years old. Dude, you don't burp kids when they're 2. I wasn't being burped when I was like 3. But you understand what I'm saying. That title screen and just being in my pajamas. Zelda's gonna move on. It is. Slitherio is so good. It's so good. Dynasty Warriors 2 versus The Thing. It's The Thing. Way too impactful, way too important to me. Way too important to everything that I was doing. So much fun, so many memes were made. I love this game for how awful and weird and bizarre it is and how just crazy it is. It is better to me than Dynasty Warriors 2. Oh shit. Portal versus Half-Life 1. It's Half-Life 1. Portal is gonna get out of here. Yeah, it's Half-Life 1. Half-Life 1's just, Portal 2 is more fun, but this is the OG, this is the original. 2 originals. But you cannot compete against this. It's just anything that goes against this in this kind of category is going to lose. Half-Life 1 is too good. I can't pick Portal over Half-Life. And I may have picked Portal 2 over Half-Life. Half-Life 1. Maybe. Half-Life 1. Half of these matchups are Jerma going, oh, this is the hardest choice yet, and it's the adventures of Glup Shido versus Fart Simulator 3. Yeah, and you can do your own list. Oh, yeah. The adventures of Glup Shido, Earthbound, and Galaga. These are 2 of the most celebrated video games in human fucking recorded caveman history, all the way in through the Victorian period. When Leonardo was painting those paintings, he tried to paint Earthbound, and he fucking failed. Earthbound. WWE 2K14 or Claymates? It's WWE 2K14. Claymates is a great childhood thing, but I made so many videos with this. 2K14 was just all the German Rumbles. We've talked about it. I gave my reasoning for all these. Tentacle Wars versus Battleheart Legacy. This one sucks too. These both got equal playtime. They have equal spot in my brain of where they are. But only one of them can move on to the tier list. The fact that these are going to be higher than Half-Life 2 is so funny. It's Battleheart Legacy. Oh, dude! Hitman made it through! Hitman 2016 made it through because there is no more competition. Look at that. I got the buy round. I actually probably would have picked it, whatever's next to it. All right. Here we go. He killed the competition. Yeah, he assassinated whatever was over here. Every single game that you have seen is here, has been rated. We have Diamond tier, Fire tier, Gold, and S acidic power. It's diamond, gold, silver, bronze, effectively. It's just S, greatest of all time, period. 3D Movie Maker, greatest of all time. It makes a sound effect. All right, 700,000 games. I'm just gonna place these where they belong. They have their numbers on them. Battletoads for the Super Nintendo. Right there. Battleheart Legacy down here. I'm just gonna put them where they belong at first. We can make the changes if we need to. Binding of Isaac, one of the greatest video games of all time. Top 10, guaranteed. Bloodborne, top 10, guaranteed. 3D Movie Maker needs to move over here. Or maybe it doesn't, we'll find out. You have 100 top 10s? Well, let's find out. Is Chrono Trigger better than Bloodborne? No. Is Binding of Isaac better than Chrono Trigger? How do I feel about that? No. Is 3D Movie Maker more important and better than Binding of Isaac? Yes. Is Red Alert better than Binding of Isaac? No. Is Contra 3 for the Super Nintendo better than Command & Conquer Red Alert? Yes. All right, let me turn these sound effects off. Is Dark Souls better than Contra 3? Yeah. Okay, I'm all right with this for now. Diablo 2 is better than Red Alert. Diablo 2 is better than Contra. Diablo 2 is better than Binding of Isaac. Diablo 2 is better than Dark Souls 1. Yes, it is. Is Diablo 2 more important and better than 3D Movie Maker? Yep. That's close, though, so far. That's really hard to move. Diablo 2 is the current greatest game of all time. I think Demon Souls is better than Balatro. And I think Demon Souls is better than Day of Defeat. Do I think Demon Souls is better than Counter-Strike? Counter-Strike this is going to be a DPS check for somebody. Because it's going to be almost impossible for somebody. It's going to have to be a powerhouse. Because to me, this is right. This is like the greatest ever in descending order. This is a wall that is going to be very hard to climb. Is Die Hard Arcade better than Blueprint? Because, okay, we've got these like shields here, right? Because Blueprint's down at this kind of gold medal tier is another DPS check, is a gear check for somebody. Your Brain is Gen Z. 1998, 2013, 1995, 1993, 2011, 2011, 1995, 1994. Will you please leave me the fuck alone? Were those all correct? What song is this? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I gotta pull it up. Oh. Is World of Warcraft better than Commit? Is World of War? Where is it? Where is it? Is it the new one? Is it one? My life in World of Warcraft is flashing before my eyes. It's the greatest game ever made at this point. World of Warcraft is now #1. It beats everything. Does Diablo 2 still beat? Does Bloodborne beat D2? No. World of Warcraft Classic is currently the greatest game of all time. For me. Most important. Nothing's gonna top that. We'll see. Dude. Elden Ring. Oh no, Elden Ring clears Contra 3, clears Red Alert, destroys Binding of Isaac, it eats Donkey Kong Country, it devours Dark Souls. Can you breach the top 5? 3D Movie Maker is holding up one hell of a fight. No. Nope, I'm not doing it. 3D Movie Maker has to hold the line here. For some, I don't know, maybe. Yep, I had to do that. Is The Sims 1 better than Counter-Strike? Yep, it is. Is The Sims 1 better than Contra for the SNES? Yes. That's a big change. Contra 3 comes down. Sims is better than Red Alert. Is The Sims 1 better than Binding of Isaac? This shit is climbing, man. I can't stop it. I think it stops at Elden Ring, though. This game, the ingenuity, the creativity, the fun that you had, it was never-ending fun. You could always find a reason to play this, no matter what. It is the most replayable game probably ever. This and The Sims 2. Speaking of The Sims 2, oh, this is so unfair that it's right next to it. Are these actually better than Dark Souls? Yeah, I think so. And anything else below it is Donkey Kong Country. Better than Elden Ring. Is Team Fortress 2 better than Chrono Trigger? Yes. Is it better than 3? Yes. Is it better than Bloodborne? Yes. Is it better than Diablo 2? Yes. Team Fortress 2 had a massive impact on my whole life, as did World of Warcraft. Both equals in how much they affected my day-to-day life. Every second of my life has been affected by these two games. YouTube, Machinima, Dollhouse. Team Fortress 2 is the best game ever made. I don't think World of Warcraft can compete with it, just with how unbelievably it changed my whole life. This changed my... This was also... I had so many friends, so many interesting things to do in this game. TF2 is the best game I think ever made. This is going to be impossible to climb. This is the best game of all time. Is Mario RPG better than The Sims? Yes. Is it more important than Chrono Trigger? Oh no, are we about to see a Chrono Trigger get knocked down? What about 3D Movie Maker? Again, talking about important shit. This is where I learned how to be a filmmaker. Without this game, I would have never, ever, ever gotten into acting or making anything. Ever, period. I became a director because of this movie. I became a writer because of this movie. Maker. Resident Evil 1, that's where it's going for now. Resident Evil 4 is better than it's better than The Sims 2 and The Sims 1. It's better than all these, especially for the Wii. I think it hits a hard stop at Elden Ring. I do. I'm trying to find a reason to move it over there. I'm gonna stay there for now. Donkey Kong for the Game Boy is better than Dark Souls 2. And so is Diddy Kong. No, it isn't. This is hard. This is hard, but it sure is. Oh, shit. The Neighborhood. All right, how far is this moving up? Yup. 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 Yes. That's shocking, but again, this hit at a time that was so important to my development. Diablo 2, they're in the same, they're both in the same spot. I played this game hundreds of times. I reference it every few weeks. I listen to the soundtrack every week or two. I always have this in my brain. It is probably one of the greatest games of all time. It's one of the greatest things I've ever experienced. It changed my entire life. It did. It changed the course of my whole life, without a single doubt in my mind. It still holds up to this day. Go play it. It's fantastic. And I don't think it can cross World of Warcraft. It's just too much of a mountain. It'll fall every time. Is Pac-Man 2 The New Adventures better than Fistful of Frags? No, it isn't. It's not better than Contra. It's not better than any of the old Resident Evil games, not even by a fucking margin. Demon Souls is better, the Day of Defeat is better. Earthworm Jim, wait a minute. Yes. Balatro, yes. Earthbound, yes. Donkey Kong, no. Yes. Dark Souls 2, yes. Diddy Kong Race, fuck this thing, I love this game. It's definitely better than Dark Souls 3 though. I'm sorry, but it's time. We have to be honest with ourselves. The Binding of Isaac held that position for a very long time, for very good reason. One of the greatest games ever made. This is where we get tricky though. I don't know if I would put this for me higher than Here's Might and Magic. What about all the old Mario games? Oh, fuck. There's gonna be 100 games on the top 10. It's gonna be like a... Ow! I'm having a heart attack! Okay. Thanks for reminding me, playlist, because shit. Yeah! The car's pulling. I can't stop the car. Oh! Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Virtual Bart is worse than Raven's Cry. Virtual Bart is worse than Raven's Cry. Yeah. E33 is literally better than TF2 and WoW combined. Get some taste. That's a rage bait comment. Do we time that person out for being a rage baiting baiter person? I think Expedition 33 is a wonderful game. And dude, I told an entire audience of like 12,000 people to shove it up their ass because all I saw was Resident Sleepers. I defended your favorite game. I defended it. I was here fighting with a axe. House Flipper. The original House Flipper, you all know, it had so much impact on this channel and on me. But I cannot in good conscience make this higher than Battletoads. Or Dusk, or Dark Souls 3, or Blueprints. This is gonna keep going until I find a place where I want it to stop. Yeah, dude, this is better than The Sims 3. Bully's better than The Sims 3, so it's good. No, it's not. This... Even the shit down here is good. Gotcha Force is up here. Outlast is also up here too. No, let's be real. I played The Sims 3 is better than Outlast. Is Gotcha Force better than Bully? First person in chat, I'll listen to what you say. This tier list is pissing me off. I can't watch. Okay. All right. Do I have to tattoo on my forehead that like all of these games are my favorite games of all time, and that this is not like this is not like a objective best games ever made list. This is my most impactful games of my whole life. It's why I like. Dude, do you really think that Sesame Street ABC 1, 2, 3 is going to be on like IGN's top 100? No. Do I have to tattoo that on my forehead? No, it's. Whoa! That's actually, I think, where it actually belongs. This needs to move. This needs to move. That needs to move. That needs to move. That needs to move. This needs to move up. This needs to move down. This needs to move down. This needs to move. No. What the fuck are you talking about? I wish I could just go back in time and slap myself in the fucking mouth for even considering what I was just about to do. Stupid asshole. Dun, 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 dun. Do the stars mean nothing? Oh, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I'm here to get my tattoo. Yeah. I was thinking about a symbol right here that says like "Don't fuck with me," right there, like "Don't fuck with me." Maybe give me like a band of like razor wire on this arm. Was it $80? Cool. Yeah, I got a card. You guys take a card, right? Yeah, I got one more thing. Can you right here in bold letters? Can you just write in? The stars are Michelin stars. Every single one of these games is my favorite of all time. It just depends on where they are on the list at the final game of the century list. Also, this is my list. Hold on. Can you write this on my head too? I forgot to put the scary red and black screen. Where's Cheers to You on your list? Cheers to You would be S tier. Why is the candle not on this list? I'd like to make a formal complaint about the list. You know what? I'm just gonna let this be the thumbnail for the stream if I can get it there. Let me know. When is it gonna happen? Oh, wait, is it better if I go like this? Or other side, like this? Is that a flashback? Give the middle. I can't. The parents are gonna be upset with me. Like that one. Do a strangling motion. Does it change? When did it change? Will it change already, please? Shit. That sucks. That's a terrible screenshot. I'm blinking. I actually am blinking. That's so annoying. Give me a fucking break. That actually pisses me off. Why is this flipped? Why is it? I thought it was an alien language. Why is it flipped? Oh, that's so annoying. Oh my god. I think we finally found something to break this whole thing in half. Steve Jackson's sorcery! Darn. All right, soldier. Tell me what we're doing here. I'll tell you what we're doing here. That's me. That's the wrong character. Hold on, I gotta go to the other playlist. Sorcery. 4-part series. I completely gushed about it a couple days ago. It is one of the best games ever made. Please, please, I'm begging you. If you've never played Sorcery, just go get it for the iPad. I think it's like a few dollars. It's on Steam too. Get it on Steam. It's literally like $5. It's a lot of reading. It's just a book. Just go read a book. Look, I'm a digital weirdo, right? But I gotta have at least one book on my list. I have to encourage you to read at some point. So go read this. Go read that. Who cares about regular books? Go read Sorcery. It's a book. It's so important. It's just budding with imagination. The combat is so weird. The choices, the ways to die, the artwork. Steve Jackson, Ian Livingston. It's the coolest artwork ever. It's just a weird style. There's so many monsters, so many ways to play it. And it is one of the greatest things of all time, period. It's a book. Go read a book. It's a book. It's metal. And I cannot move it. I can't. Metal Gear Solid, the first one specifically, I think has to be up here in the high, but not quite. Maybe, no. I'm fighting right now with where I think this belongs. I'm gonna leave it right there for now. And when more shit's on this list, it'll be easier. Minecraft, oh my god, dude. It didn't hit with me the same way it probably did for a lot of you. If you were younger and you grew up with this being able to build whatever you want, I bet you this is up here for a lot of you guys. For most of you, I would imagine. If you're in your early 20s or late teens or mid 20s, I feel like this is probably up here for a lot of you. And I completely understand it. I get it completely. Truly, I understand where you are coming from. I think it belongs up here. Yeah, I think it does. In an objective way, somewhere around here. But for me personally, it is not. It's up there very high, but it is not. Super Punch-Out, same thing, it's up there high. But where does it actually truly belong? Dude, he just dropped Metal Gear Solid down? What the fuck? This is one of the only games that I can confidently tell you guys that I can do insanely well at and prove it and do it in 1 second. I can do it right now. It has to be up really high. It's one of my best performing games for me personally. What is below? What's down here? Because shit's gonna have to get knocked down. And we're doing it right now. No more heroes. Portal 2. Whoa, you go, big guy! Portal 2 comes up. Portal 2 goes right next to Day of Defeat, but Day of Defeat, more fun. These have to be higher than Earthbound. I haven't played the fucking game. Let's be real. Super Mario Brothers 1. Better than, yep, better than Dark Souls. This is the first real game that I actually cared about. This is the one that I was old enough to understand it. It is a classic. It is one of the best games of all time. It's one of the only games of all time. It started a career. This started jobs. Jobs were created from this. I have to put it higher. And it's got to go in front of GTA 4. It's just that right after this, it was every video game I ever played compared to Mario. It's just objectively one of the most important pieces of video game media to ever release. It's like the first one that anyone actually truly really got behind. The Atari was a disaster at this point. Video games crashed. Super Mario saved the world. I kind of think you bang, bang, bang and do all three of these in a row. That's what I think I want to do. But let's be goofy with it because I think... Let me get him up here. I'm actually okay with this, but I'm gonna do this. No, I'm not. It's just too important. This is the Resident Evil soundtrack. Dude, I'm just working right now.
You're probably wondering why we have asked you here today.
Both the rooms are wonderful
We
iPad
want
games.
to tell you that we have faith
And
in
they're
you.
probably all the way up in the top
And
of
we
the
know
S
you
regular.
can do it.
Hold on. Space Channel 5 going up. S regular. S plus. Behind Vampire Survivors. Aladdin, S regular. Lord of the Rings Return of the King, S regular. Mega Man Legends. Leveled up. Past. Blueprints. Sonic Adventure is finding its way in the middle of, no, bottom of S plus. Rogue
I know you
Squadron,
know this,
high
but I wanna
S
say it
plus.
again. I'm so glad we're friends.
That's my favorite part of this entire song. He's like, I don't know this guy. Who is this guy? I've never met you in my entire life.
No
What do you mean I'm
matter
so
what has
glad
ever
we're
happened
friends?
in my
I don't
life,
know who this guy
you
is.
have
Wrestling Empire. Massive.
Thank you, my friend.
One of the funniest games of all time. Actual hysterical. I've never laughed as hard at video games as I did this in The Sims 4. I think it, yeah, as a comedy game, I think it sits right about here. But it can't be that far up. It's got to be about here. The Thing, another comedy game, high S regular. One of my favorite streams of all time. You all know it.
All your hard work has paid off. You knew where you were headed and you kept walking a straight line.
Wii Sports
toward
is
that
pretty
goal.
high, man, honestly.
You took the obstacles and made them rungs on a ladder. And now success is yours. And it's all because of your commitment to yourself.
Dude,
You
this is the
earned it.
final
You
two.
deserve it.
Oh, fuck, it's getting there. I deserve this.
Good, doesn't it?
I deserve it.
Success is yours.
Holy shit, we still have Warcraft 3 to do. Oh, and Starcox 64. It's been a long day. Star Fox 64 is up there on the greatest of all time. It's probably next to Mario 64. No, it actually isn't. It's kind of around this area here with GoldenEye. Dark Souls is better. Warcraft 2 is not going to be as high as Warcraft 3 is. I know Warcraft 3 is way up on the list. Dude, the top 5 has not been breached at all. I think you might as well just seal this because I don't think anything else is going to come close. Okay, in my brain, moving Turtles in Time behind Mario 64 is impossible. Right? Like this feels like I don't want to, that makes sense. This makes sense to me. But that's not true. I really think this is true. I think so. I cannot tell you. I can't. Elden Ring. It's a fight between Elden Ring and Turtles in Time. Is it someone you're forgetting to ask? Yeah.
What is it, my child? Oh. Let me take a look at your list. Let me see. Oh, Turtles in Time. Team Fortress 2. World of Warcraft. Oh, okay, The Neverhood. Diablo 2. What is it you want? You want me to tell you what my list is instead of yours? Oh, no. You want me to determine if Elden Ring is 10, Turtles in Time, or Super Mario 64? Well, my child, it is you that needs to look internally. I can't decide for you, but if I could take the controller for 1 minute. Thank you. My child, it's all about what you believe, not what anyone else is. This is your list, but where is it? Because you've really fucked up this list. Ah, yes, there it is, my child. Super Smash TV for the Super Nintendo. You forgot this was down here, didn't you? See, if it was me doing this list, I would have put this probably in that slot right here. Because it is where it belongs. Oh, Mario Kart 64. Wait, what? Let go. Let go. Let go, or I will smite you. Let go, or I will smite you. Thank you. Mario Kart 64 belongs in somewhere around this area. But I'll let you be there.
Thanks, God. I appreciate it. Now I'll do the list myself. Thanks for all of your wisdom.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna revive Full Metal Alchemist for the PlayStation 2. But there's no way to do that, and I can't do the joke unless it's here. Team Fortress 2 is the best video game ever made. There's nothing that's gonna get in front of that. Lock that in. Nothing can get in front of this. Same thing with WoW. They're one and the same. I cannot pick between the two of them, although this one was more important to me. Changed my entire life. That first YouTube video I made on Team Fortress 2, I did not realize was going to dictate the rest of the next 15 years of my life. And it did. Not just, oh my god, look at my life is so different. And so I changed my life with this game. This game is just one of the best shooters ever made. It probably is the best shooter ever made. Trumps every single thing. And then obviously WoW right next to it. Nothing can compare to this besides maybe, I don't know, it's just impossible. This is top. This is where it's gonna get hard because I think this might need to move. I don't think so though. These are the most important top 3 of my entire life. Diablo 2 could go like this, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think it's fine to be right here. Bloodborne at number 5. Here are my top 5 favorite, most important things of my 40 years on this planet. They're right here. It's taken 40 years to get to these 5 games. Multiple genres, first-person shooter, MMO, point-and-click adventure game, top-down ARPG, third-person action RPG game. A very close 6th game. 3D Movie Maker. I could do this and lock it in, but I'm not gonna. This just, Bloodborne is too good of a video game. It's just almost, it's pretty much perfect. It's a perfect game. But I think I'm locking in this top 10. Each one has had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not potentially thousands of hours. Thousands of hours. 8,000 hours. Probably 300-400 days played. A whole year of my life. 24 hours. Each day. Deleted. I play this, fucking try to play it once a year. It's like a 10-hour experience. I've played it probably 500 times. 10,000 hours, 3,000 hours, 10,000 hours, 2,000 hours, 1,000 hours, 4,000 hours, 45,000 hours. It's a lot of time. For the sake of being true to myself, Mario 64 should be number 11. It would be here, but I do think this thing was so much more important, especially over these last couple of years. It's just, I think about this still all the damn time, almost every other day. There's an Elden Ring thing I think about. I'm also going to put this here because I think the 2 Mario games should be back to back because again, as a kid, I think they make sense right next to each other. I don't really want to pick between them. These are both 11 and 12. Turtles in Time stays right there. Warcraft 3 takes over Total Distortion. And then I think these 2 jump Total Distortion as well. And GTA 4. And Resident Evil 4. No, actually, that's not true. This one's so important. This has to be up here. I cannot move this down. Bizarro World, this could be swapped. Genuinely, I mean that. I like where Resident Evil 4 is. What's top 20? We went 1, 2, 3, 4, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Would that be the top 20? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I'm sorry, I need to make some moves here. I do not believe that these 2 are both in the top 20 for me. Maybe one of them is. Counter-Strike and TFC move up. Because, I'll tell you why, these led into this. And if we're talking about the universe path that you are set on, if I don't play the fuck out of this every day, then I may as well turn to dust like fucking, like the people that fucking movie, the Marvel one. This is Grandpa. I cannot go back and remove Grandpa. Otherwise, like, this is gone. I was only excited about TF2 because of TFC. Let me take a look at these though, because would I put one of these up there? You know what? Yeah, I would. We're bringing this one back all the way up. And in fact, Binding of Isaac is one of the best games of all time ever made. It's in the top 20. It just kind of squeaks by 1.6. I followed this game since it was a Flash game on Newgrounds. Justice for Undertale! Oh shit! He's firing the laser! He just screamed, "Justice for Undertale!" I think he's... Oh god! He's firing the laser from the satellite! Justice for Undertale! Justice for Undertale. Oh. Just look over. It's just all caps. Justice for Undertale. It's like climbing over the fucking fence to try to get to me. Dude, please put down like the grenade, man. Put down the sniper rifle. Jesus Christ. Isaac is 21. What do you mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21! No. 21. Top 25. Top 25. Top 25. The rest of these are getting dumped down to this tier. What's 9 plus 10? 21. GoldenEye, Star Fox, what should be there? Damn it. Dude, just like pick one of these out. Any of these could be there. Any of these can fill that list. San Andreas is coming down. I already know it. Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo is coming down. Donkey Kong Country. Red Dead Redemption 2. Stay there. There can only be room for one. Sims 2 is coming down. Counter-Strike. You've been replaced with GoldenEye 007. Which then got replaced by Star Fox 64. Which then got replaced by Ocarina of Time, which then got replaced by Counter-Strike. Fuck! This feels so bad to do, but I just did it. Mario 3 is going down. And Ocarina of Time. Goodbye. Justice for Ocarina of Time! Boom! Don't do that! Don't scream that! I did it. I moved it. What 2 games are being put down here? And Dark Souls is one of them. And Counter-Strike is the other one. But, hold on a second.
Dude, go back for a
I
racket.
thought somebody was in my call with me. Oh, no! Oh, no! I love this game so much, but I don't know. It's not on that list. And neither is this. No, it is. These are both off. Star Fox 64 is absolutely up there. One of my favorite games of all time. One of the best. What a great game. Everybody stay alert. There's no way it's coming down. That one is for sure, but what the fuck do I do? Okay. Donkey Kong Country. Good. Counter-Strike. Dark Souls. Command and Conquer. Metal Gear Solid. Punch-Out. Remember Punch-Out? Remember how good I was at Punch-Out? What about Minecraft? No. Fistful of Frags. Gauntlet Legends. What? No. Donkey Kong Country's going back up. Only one more needs to go up, and I don't know which one it is. It's between these like 10 games. Virtual Bart? That's at the bottom of the list. What are you talking about? Hey, how about Justice for Virtual Bart? It's going up one tier. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This is it. This is it. One more game's going up here, and it's not Mario 2. It's not Ocarina of Time. It's not Mario 3. It's not GoldenEye. It's not Counter-Strike. It's Counter-Strike 1.6. I'm done. Now, real quick. No. What rank is Super Frog? At the bottom. Clock stays. Point Blank stays. These are in a great spot, I think. River City Ransom moves up. Past Dark Souls 2 moves up. No, it doesn't. Look Outside moves up. A lot. Like a lot. Cannot go past WarioWare though. Super Hot VR, way higher. Virtual Bart, come down. Monopoly, come down. Mario Baseball, come down. Duck Hunt, come down. Hearthstone, move up. Tribes Ascend, move up. WarioWare, Buster Bust Loose, move down. The S Plus is oversaturating the market. There's a lot of games that I would consider to be 3-star. Do you know how many I consider that to be? Undertale, come. Goes up, one slot. Labo comes down. Tribes ascends. Down, over here. Undertale. Dude, what the hell's over there? Look over there. Look over there. Something crazy just over there by your bed. Behind your bed. Okay. Oh, you missed it. It was crazy. Did you see that? It looked like something crazy in your room. Resident Evil's better than The Sims 2. Half-Life's better than... Let's give it to it. Let's make it a front row. Ninja Turtles arcade game, Demon Souls, MVP, baseball, Wii Sports. Holy shit, what a row. Imagine each one of these rows could be the only games you could play for the rest of your life. And you would be fine with any of these rows. That's it. Dude, the 3 is dominated, but I knew it was going to be like that. There is your top 129 games of all time for me. There's a results page. You can wait until then. There's a results page. Whoa, oh, results. Whoa, there's a results. All of these have a huge place in my heart. All of them. Even the ones down here. Even the ones down there. It's crazy to see your entire life just sprayed out onto a little website like this. 103 S Plus games. 25 greatest of all time. 33 S regular. It's funny because I feel like a lot of these are in the right place. Don't show anybody this part, though. You're going to start like 1,000 fights. Don't start fights over this list, please. You're going to start a fight over this row. I already know it. Expedition 33 better than Undertale. All right, swap those and put Sonic Adventure right here. There you go. And then S- is here. Virtual Bart and Brave. Yeah, of course, these are definitely the bottom three. But bottom three are the greatest of my favorites. EDF is down here too, but why? It's just there's too many things that were so good. Okay, swap EDF with WWF Royal Rumble. Thank you for watching, everybody. Let's get the whole thing. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, that was a ton of fun. I knew that was going to be fun. I knew it was going to be like 3 days of fun. Hope you had a good time. Hope it was fun. Hope you learned something about me. I do want to show the credits one more time because the people that actually spent time putting there was a lot of descriptions, a lot of YouTube timestamps to have to go find, a lot of concepts that went back and forth. So huge, huge thank you to all the people that are on the screen right now. Thank you. It means a lot. And will the site be public? Maybe. I mean, just for you, maybe some of you, if you want to go see what oh, look, let's go look at where all his games are. I'll talk to Drew and we will figure out what we want to do with this. But I know a lot of people looking at this saying, hey, this looks so much fun. Can I do this? Can I set this up? As of right now, this was just a thing that I was going to do just for fun for the stream. We'll see. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care. See you later. See you soon. Have a nice rest of your week.